Hi. In this class, we're going to talk about sentence formation technique. This is the second part for MMN, and in this class, I'm going to teach you how the theory of MMN will actually help you to apply this knowledge and develop sentences. So, before we begin, let us have a look at expanded table. Now, this is how our expanded table of auxiliary verbs in the tense table looks like, right? And these are the rules, like कि ये सबको present आएगा, इस सबको gerund adjective या noun आएगा, और इन सबको participle and noun आएगा. And for all this, you'll get gerund adjective and noun, right? Yeah. Okay. So, if you actually notice the rules, these are the rules, right? The rules I'm taking from here, and these are the rules. अब इसमें मैं क्या करता हूँ? I'll just see. Present is a verb basically. This is an inflection name, right? This is verb, right? Yes. Gerund is also a verb. Participle is also a verb. Again, gerund is also a verb, right? So present, gerund, participle, and adjective. No, they all are verbs, right? And what else do you get? You get a noun or you will get an adjective. Okay. So if you actually see, I have verbs, I have nouns, or I have adjectives. So what does this mean? ये रूल्स हम लिखते क्यों हैं बेसिकली? ऑक्सिलरी वर्ग के बाद एक इस तरह का आएगा, या इस तरह के आएगा, या इस तरह के आएगा, या इस तरह के आएगा. यही सीखने तो हमने रूल्स सीखे थे, राइट? तो इफ आई एक्चुअली रिमूव द लॉजिक एंड मैं सिंपली बताता हूं, तो एक ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब के बाद क्या आ सकता है? एक वर्ब आ सकता है, या नाउन आ सकता है, या एडजेक्टिव आ सकता है. क्या मैं ऐसा कह सकता हूं? अंडरस्टूड द लॉजिक? ओके, लेट मी हेल्प यू बेटर. ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब्स के बाद what words that could come after auxiliary verbs? Either that can be a verb, like how you seen here, like present, gerund, participle, gerund, जो भी है ये सब बेसिकली एक वर्ब है, राइट? तो एक वर्ब आ सकता है, या यू कैन सी नाउन्स. एक नाउन आ सकता है, या बाकी बचा है एडजेक्टिव, या एडजेक्टिव आ सकता है. सो दिस इज अ लॉजिक यू शुड रिमेंबर, एंड दिस इज अ पार्ट ऑफ सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन कि ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब के बाद वर्ब आ सकता है, नाउन आ सकता है, या फिर एडजेक्टिव आ सकता है. Okay, now continuing this logic, there's a pattern of sentence formation. The pattern is very simple. Subject, the doer of the action. The doer of the action is called subject. Okay, subject के बाद auxiliary verb लगता है. Okay, and auxiliary verb के बाद complement लगता है. What are complements? These are the complement. So इसका मतलब subject के बाद auxiliary verb आएगा, और auxiliary verb के बाद either verb आएगा, या noun आएगा, या adjective आएगा, depending upon the auxiliary verb that you are using here. This is the sentence formation technique. That's it. This is MMN. This is MMN. That's all. It's very simple. You get subject, you get auxiliary verb, and you get complement. What are complements? Verb, noun, or adjective. Okay. Now, what do we actually see again? The verb, noun, and adjective. We have verb segment, noun segment, and adjective segments, right? So if you see here, a sentence subject आया, ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब आया, उसके बाद ये तीन आएंगे, राइट? अब इन तीनों को सेगमेंट्स लग सकते हैं ना, लाइक वी हैव सेगमेंट्स, राइट? एमएमएन सेगमेंट्स, लाइक वर्ब सेगमेंट्स है, नाउन सेगमेंट्स है, एंड एडजेक्टिव सेगमेंट्स है. तो वो सेगमेंट्स लगते लगते एक पैटर्न तो यही है, हर एक सेंटेंस का पैटर्न यही है, वो सेगमेंट्स यहां लगते हैं. अंडरस्टूड? द सेगमेंट्स कम हियर. वो सेगमेंट्स के यहां लगने से सेंटेंस बड़ा हो जाता है. तो इन दिस क्लास आई एम गोइंग टू टीच यू एक एमएमएन द थियरी को हम अप्लाई करने से सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन कैसे बनता है, छोटा सेंटेंस बड़ा कैसे बनता है, ये पैटर्न क्या है एक्चुअली. आपको ये समझने पर हर एक सेंटेंस का पैटर्न आप समझ जा सकते हैं, और जब आप पैटर्न समझेंगे, आपका रीडिंग, अंडरस्टैंडिंग, रिमेंबरिंग, स्पीकिंग, राइटिंग, एवरीथिंग विल बी impacted in a huge manner. Okay, so shall I actually show you now how MMN works? Are you excited? Okay, so let's begin MMN. So I'm done with this PPT. I'm going to quickly shift to this file here. Okay, so we have some 18 sentences here, all right? And I'm going to show you in these 18 sentences how MMN works. Okay, so let me start with the first one here. Okay, we will do MMN like this. First I read the entire sentence, then you will actually pick up. We have segments, right? How many segments we have? Noun segments, verb segments, adjective segments. ओके तो हम पहले क्या करेंगे, एक मैं तो पहले पढ़ूंगा सेंटेंस, उसके बाद आप पहले सिर्फ नाउन्स को चुनेंगे. ठीक है, सिर्फ नाउन्स को चुनो और पैटर्न जो मैंने बताया था, यू नो द पैटर्न राइट, दैट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट, राइट? सब्जेक्ट, ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब, कॉम्प्लीमेंट, वो पैटर्न मैं यहां आपको दिखाऊंगा. रेडी? ओके, लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. फर्स्ट वन, द स्मार्ट लिटिल एंड क्लेवर बॉय ऑफ आवर कॉलोनी is unusually hardworking in his studies. Okay, so how to understand this sentence, how to apply MMN to this sentence, and what benefits I get if I apply MMN, अभी मैं बताऊंगा आपको. So as I said, मैं तो पढ़ लिया, अभी आपको nouns चुनना होगा. तो nouns को मैं कैसे चुनता हूं, देखिए मैंने यहाँ दा देखा है, राइट? तो दा जब भी आएगा एक नाउन आएगा, क्योंकि वो एक नॉन बाइंडर है. तो दा के लिए कौन सा नॉन आया? बॉय आया. तो बॉय के बीच में जो भी है, स्मार्ट, लिटिल एंड क्लेवर, ये सब क्या है? एडजेक्टिव्स हैं. और ये किसको कनेक्ट हो रहा है? बॉय को कनेक्ट हो रहा है, राइट? क्यों? क्योंकि ये सब बाइंडर्स हैं इसके. तो दीज आर कनेक्टर्स. एक्चुअली स्मार्ट, लिटिल एंड क्लेवर कनेक्टर है. एक्चुअल बाइंडर तो दा है. दा को बॉय आया और बॉय को ये सब लग गए अपने आप. तो क्या है ये? द सेगमेंट कितना बड़ा है? द से लेकर बॉय तक सेगमेंट है, राइट? सो मैं बोलूंगा द स्मार्ट, लिटिल एंड क्लेवर बॉय, एक ही सांस में बोलूंगा. वो एक सेगमेंट है, राइट? तो एक ही सांस में बोलना पड़ता है. पर एक्चुअली मैंने यहां देखा ऑफ, मैंने देखा ऑफ. तो ऑफ की खासियत क्या है? ऑफ के लेफ्ट साइड भी नाउन आएगा, ऑफ के राइट साइड भी नाउन आएगा. तो ये तो लेफ्ट वाला नाउन सेगमेंट आ गया मुझे, राइट? अभी ऑफ के बाद ऑफ का नाउन, बाइंडर नाउन क्या है? कॉलोनी है. ओके, कॉलोनी को क्या लगा? आर. Okay, so R is a pronoun too for colony. So this is a segment. Our colony is a segment. Smart, little and clever boy is another noun segment. ये दो nouns segments को मैं दो nouns की तरह समझता हूँ. और ये दो nouns किसको आए? ऑफ को आए. क्योंकि ऑफ का खासियत क्या है? नाउन ऑफ नाउन. सो बेसिकली यहां आप देखिए, यहां क्या आया? इज आया. तो मैंने सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन में मैंने आपको पैटर्न समझाया, राइट? I taught you a pattern. What is the pattern I'm talking about? The pattern says subject, auxiliary verb. इसका मतलब auxiliary verb के पहले क्या आया? Subject आया. तो अभी यहां देखो, तो अगर ये auxiliary verb है तो इसका मतलब है कि ये पूरा subject है, right? And also if you see MMN के मुताबिक भी noun of noun आया, तो इसका मतलब ये पूरा एक बड़ा noun segment है. ओके, सो ये द स्मार्ट, लिटिल एंड क्लेवर बॉय ऑफ आवर कॉलोनी, ये एक बड़ा नाउन सेगमेंट है. तो ये बड़ा नाउन सेगमेंट क्या है? ये सब्जेक्ट है. क्योंकि ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब के पहले क्या आता है? सब्जेक्ट आता है. तो उसी प्रकार यहां भी ये है ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब इज, इसके पहले जो भी आया सब्जेक्ट. ये हर सेंटेंस में यही पैटर्न है. ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब के पहले जो भी आता है जनरली वो सब्जेक्ट होता है. शायद वो सब्जेक्ट बड़ा हो सकता है, जैसे कि यहाँ अगर मैं ये बड़ा नाउन सेगमेंट जो भी है, द स्मार्ट, लिटिल एंड क्लेवर बॉय ऑफ आवर कॉलोनी, इसको हटाकर मैं सिर्फ ही भी लगा सकता हूँ. तो वो भी सब्जेक्ट है. तो ये ही इतना बड़ा कैसे हुआ? एक्चुअली तो यहाँ बॉय है, बॉय इज. ओके, पर ये बॉय को द स्मार्ट, लिटिल एंड क्लेवर ऐसा बाइंडर्स यहाँ भी लगा दिया, ऑफ लगा के कॉलोनी लगा दिया और कॉलोनी को आवर बाइंडर लगा दिया, तो ये इतना बड़ा हो गया. तो दैट इज द पावर ऑफ MMN. Okay, you can add detail beautifully and make sentences elegant and bigger. ठीक है, तो अभी इसको याद कैसे करना? अब तक आपने कितना वर्ड्स देखा? यहां तक आपने सिर्फ एक ही वर्ड देखा. आपने क्या देखा? द बॉय ऑफ कॉलोनी. बॉय को स्मार्ट, लिटिल, क्लेवर आ गया, कॉलोनी को आवर आ गया. तो ये कैसा बोलना? द स्मार्ट, लिटिल एंड क्लेवर बॉय ऑफ आवर कॉलोनी. अब मेरे बोलने का अंदाज देखिए, मैं एक ही सांस में बोलता हूँ क्योंकि मैं वो पूरा नाउन सेगमेंट को एक ही नाउन की तरह देखता हूँ. तो मेरा बोलने का अंदाज भी वैसे ही आएगा. मेरे समझने का भी और मेरे याद करने का भी अंदाज भी वैसे ही होगा. Got it? So that is subject and this is auxiliary verb. अब कॉम्प्लीमेंट ढूंढना. कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या हो सकता है? कॉम्प्लीमेंट होगा एक वो वर्ब होगा या नाउन होगा या वर्ब होगा, नाउन होगा या एडजेक्टिव होगा. राइट. तो इसमें क्या आया देखना है हमको. अभी इज आया, इसके बाद अनयूजुअली है, हार्ड वर्किंग है. अब इसके आगे मैं नहीं देखूंगा. क्यों नहीं देखूंगा? यहाँ आपने इन देखा, तो इन एक सेगमेंट की शुरुआत होती है क्योंकि एक प्रीपोजिशन है इन. और हमने सेगमेंट्स में ये सीखा कि प्रीपोजिशन को एक नाउन लगता है. राइट. तो मतलब प्रीपोजिशन एंड नाउन एक सेगमेंट है. और ये भी मैं बोल सकता हूं कि एक प्रीपोजिशन से एक नई सेगमेंट की शुरुआत होती है. तो इसका मतलब है मैं इसको यहाँ ढूंढ रहा हूँ कि इसका सेगमेंट कहाँ खत्म हुआ, इसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट कहाँ है, और मुझे इन लगा, तो क्या मैं समझ सकता हूँ कि यहाँ खत्म हो गया ये सेगमेंट. ये नया सेगमेंट है. राइट. इन इनके लिए क्या नाउन आया? इनके लिए स्टडीज आया. कौन सा स्टडीज? हिज स्टडीज. ये प्रोनाउन टू लग गया है इसको. ठीक है. तो इन हिज स्टडीज एक प्रीपोजिशन नाउन सेगमेंट है. तो ठीक है, इसको हटा देंगे. अभी तो हम तो अभी तक कॉम्प्लीमेंट पता नहीं करें. राइट. तो इज है, इसको कॉम्प्लीमेंट जो है वो है हार्ड वर्किंग. नहीं, नॉट वर्किंग, हार्ड वर्किंग. हार्ड वर्किंग इज एडजेक्टिव क्योंकि मैं एक लड़के के बारे में बोल रहा हूँ. कैसा, किस किस्म का लड़का है वो? हार्ड वर्किंग लड़का है. तो हार्ड वर्किंग इज एडजेक्टिव. ओके. द वर्ड इज नॉट वर्किंग हियर, इट्स अ कंपाउंड वर्ड. हार्ड वर्किंग एक वर्ड है और हार्ड वर्किंग क्योंकि एक बॉय के बारे में बता रहा है वो एडजेक्टिव है. किस किस्म का हार्ड वर्किंग है वो? अनयूजुअली. तो अनयूजुअली अब देखिए, हमको पता है कि जब भी एडजेक्टिव आएगा एडजेक्टिव के साथ एडवर्ब आ सकता है. तो ये एडजेक्टिव का बाइंडर है. तो मैं बोलूंगा इज अनयूजुअली हार्ड वर्किंग एक सेगमेंट है. क्या मैं ऐसा बोल सकता हूँ? ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब अपने कॉम्प्लीमेंट तक एक सेगमेंट बनता है. यहाँ कॉम्प्लीमेंट है हार्ड वर्किंग, इसको बाइंडर लगा तो उसके साथ जोड़ देते हैं. तो इज अनयूजुअली हार्ड वर्किंग दूसरा सेगमेंट है. ये पहला सेगमेंट है, ये दूसरा सेगमेंट है, ये तीसरा सेगमेंट है. अभी समझ में आया एमएमएन? राइट. मजा आ रहा है? ठीक है, मजा अभी आएगा. अभी आपको एक ही झटके में ये पढ़िए आप. जैसे मैंने पढ़ा, शुरुआत में याद किया मैंने पढ़ा था, द स्मार्ट लिटिल एंड क्लेवर बॉय ऑफ अ कॉलोनी इज अनयूजुअली हार्ड वर्किंग इन हिज स्टडीज. अब जब मैं ऐसा बात कर रहा हूं, मेरे बोलने का अंदाज देखिए. Isn't it nice when I read like that? Because I am following the MMN pattern. मैं MMN सेगमेंट्स की तरह पढ़ रहा हूं. देख, एक सेगमेंट एक सांस में. हमारे पास 3 सेगमेंट्स है. राइट. द स्मार्ट लिटिल एंड क्लेवर बॉय ऑफ आवर कॉलोनी, एक ही सांस में बोला मैंने, इज अनयूजुअली हार्ड वर्किंग इन हिज स्टडीज. Did you see how I do that? Okay, now you do that.
The smart little and clever boy of our colony is unusually hardworking in his studies.
Okay, I want you to give a very little pause between each segment. Okay, is unusually hardworking in his studies. अब ऐसा दिखा भी नहीं कि मैंने बहुत पॉज दिया, but yes, there was a pause nevertheless, right? So, did you notice कि तुम्हारे पढ़ने के अंदाज में एक बर्ताव आया?
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yes.
Right? Okay, now is the fun part. Again read it, and this time I want you to remember, and without looking at the screen you tell me. Okay, you're actually supposed to remember that sentence. Got it?
Yes.
How to remember? Very simple. How many segments do you see there? 3 segments. Basically क्या है? Boy is hard working है वो actually. तो बॉय को हमने स्मार्ट लिटिल क्लेवर फॉर कॉलोनी बना दिया, हार्ड वर्किंग को अनयूजुअली कर दिया, और एडिशनल डिटेल हम क्या कर रहे हैं? इन हिज स्टडीज. सो दैट पैटर्न यू मस्ट इंट्रिंसिकली अंडरस्टैंड. मतलब आप तो पढ़ते हैं बाहर स्मार्ट लिटिल क्लेवर फॉर कॉलोनी, पर आपके दिमाग में अभी ये सब चलेगा. क्यों चलेगा? क्योंकि अभी आपको एमएमएन का नॉलेज है. तो आपको कोशिश करने की भी जरूरत नहीं है, ये अपने आप हो जाएगा. आपको बस याद करने की कोशिश करना होगा. और अब एक ही झटके में पढ़िए, एक ही बार बोलिए. Don't waste time. MMN works like that. The faster you do, the best you get.
Yeah.
Okay?
Smart. Yeah.
Are you reading or are you telling me?
Reading.
Okay. हाँ, आप ही read करके, don't look at the screen and you tell me. Ready?
Yeah.
Start.
The smart little and clever boy of our colony is unusually hardworking in his studies.
Okay. Now tell me.
The smart little and clever boy of our colony is unusually hardworking in studies.
ओके जब भी आपने ये बोला बिना देखकर, क्या आपको कुछ मजा आ रहा है जब ऐसा बोलने में? डू यू फील सम एक्साइटमेंट हैपनिंग इन योर ब्रेन when you're trying to remember, recall and tell?
Yes.
That is how MMN helps you. When you're trying to do this, you're actually developing the pattern of sentence formation in your brain.
Mhm.
Okay, shall we do the next one?
Yes.
Okay, is it nice? Do you like MMN now?
Yes.
Okay, let's see this one. So अभी कैसा करेंगे, एक सेंटेंस पढ़ूंगा मैं, हम इसको ब्रेक करेंगे कि सब्जेक्ट, ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब और कॉम्प्लीमेंट, पहले ऐसा ब्रेक कर देंगे, उसके बाद बाइंडर्स पकड़ेंगे. ठीक है, चलो. द कुकीज विद द टी आर यूजुअली गुड. ओके, तो अब इसमें क्या करूं, पहले ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब तो मुझे दिख गया, आर है ना ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब. ओके, अब इसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या है? गुड है, क्योंकि ये एडजेक्टिव है. ओके, और गुड को बाइंडर आया यूजुअली. इसका मतलब आर यूजुअली गुड एक सेगमेंट है, क्योंकि कॉम्प्लीमेंट और ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब एक सेगमेंट बनता है, तो ये एक सेगमेंट हो गया. ओके, तो अभी शुरुआत से करते हैं. द आया, द को क्या आया? कुकीज आया. तो द कुकीज एक सेगमेंट है, क्योंकि आर्टिकल और नॉन एक सेगमेंट बनता है ना, और सेगमेंट वहीं खत्म हो जाता है. नॉन आ गया तो खत्म सेगमेंट. अभी यहाँ देखो, मैंने विद देखा, और मैंने पहले भी बताया कि एक प्रीपोजिशन विद एक प्रीपोजिशन है. प्रीपोजिशन एक सेगमेंट की शुरुआत होती है और खत्म होता है नाउन द टी. तो द कुकीज फर्स्ट सेगमेंट, द टी सेकंड सेगमेंट. सो एक्चुअली द कुकीज विद द टी मतलब दो अलग सेगमेंट्स है, पर ये एक्चुअली यहाँ का सब्जेक्ट है. ओके, और ये है ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब और ये है कॉम्प्लीमेंट. तो अब एक्चुअली मतलब समझे, कुकीज का मतलब है बिस्किट. बिस्किट टी के साथ यूजुअली अच्छे होते हैं. दैट इज द मीनिंग. ओके, now let's see how I read. The cookies with the tea are usually good. Now you do it.
The cookies with the tea are usually good.
अभी बिना देकर बताओ.
The cookies with the tea are usually good.
Okay, nice. Okay, shall we do the next one? Okay, now this is somewhat bigger, but let's see. Nothing is bigger in front of MMN, right? Okay, the mean and cruel dacoits in the village are very treacherous and fickle minded. तो मैं जब ये पढ़ा, मुझे आर तो दिख गया, ठीक है, तो समझ जाता हूँ कि आर ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब है. तो सब्जेक्ट मैक्सिमम इससे पहले ये जो भी आएगा शायद ये पूरा सब्जेक्ट हो सकता है. ठीक है, ऐसा एक अंदाजे से लगाकर शुरू करते हैं. द आया, द के लिए कौन सा नॉन आया? अब मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, पर मुझे यहाँ इन दिखा, इसका मतलब ये एक नई शुरुआत है. तो इसका मतलब यहाँ ये खत्म हो गया, पर यहाँ शुरुआत है, तो इसका यही होना चाहिए. तो डकैट्स, द के लिए डकैट्स आया. डकैट का मतलब जो डकैती करते हैं ना, चोर. हाँ, तो देखो, आई एम सॉरी, दे कॉल डकैट्स. सो द के लिए डकैट्स आया. किस तरह के डकैट्स हैं ये? मीन एंड क्रूएल. तो ये मीन एंड क्रूएल एडजेक्टिव्स हैं ये नाउन के लिए, तो ये पूरा एक सेगमेंट हुआ, राइट. अब इनके लिए विलेज आया, दई विलेज, तो ये दूसरा सेगमेंट हुआ. तो ये दो सेगमेंट्स मिलकर इसका ये सेंटेंस का सब्जेक्ट बनता है. द मीन एंड क्रूएल डकैट्स इन द विलेज. Do you understand the meaning? Actually, you see, when you read it using MMN, pictures automatically come in your mind. Right? You don't have to make effort. You don't have to use some memory technique. It just comes like that. Okay? The mean and cruel decades. अभी जब हमको अगर mean और cruel की meaning पता नहीं है, तो हम पिक्चर नहीं बना सकते हैं, और इसलिए स्टूडेंट पूछता है ये mean and cruel का मतलब क्या है. That is how good students are, because they know MMN and they know how to ask the right questions, even if they don't know something. That is how MMN helps you. Either you know it or you don't know it. And if you don't know, you know how to ask. So this time they will not say मुझे sentence समझ में नहीं आ रहा है. They will specifically ask mean and cruel का मतलब क्या है. Okay, mean selfish, खुदगर्ज, cruel खूनकार. Okay, so the mean and cruel dacoits in the village are, अभी R आ गया. अब R का कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या है ढूंढेंगे. R का कॉम्प्लीमेंट है treacherous. ओके, क्या है ट्रेचरस? एडजेक्टिव है. ट्रेचरस वो होता है जो बहुत शागिर्द होता है प्लानिंग में, मतलब किसी की बुराई के लिए जो बहुत खतरनाक प्लानिंग करने वाला होता है, उनको हम ट्रेचरस बोलते हैं. तो ओके, ये तो ट्रेचरस आ गया. मैं बस एक एडजेक्टिव आ गया, तो इसको एक एडजेक्टिव आ गया, दैट इज अ कॉम्प्लीमेंट. बट नॉट जस्ट दिस, फिकल माइंडेड भी एक एडजेक्टिव है. तो ट्रेचरस एंड फिकल माइंडेड, ओके, आर वेरी ट्रेचरस एंड फिकल माइंड. तो वेरी क्या हुआ? इसका बाइंडर है. तो इसको क्या हुआ, दो एडजेक्टिव्स आ गए यूजिंग एंड, इसलिए दैट्स अ कनेक्टर. तो मैं बोलूंगा आर वेरी ट्रेचरस एंड फिकल माइंडेड इज अ सिंगल सेगमेंट. गॉट इट?
Yes.
So three segments, 1, 2,
Two.
3.
Three.
Now let me read it. The mean and cruel dacoits in the village are very treacherous and fickle minded. You do it.
The mean and cruel dacoits in the village are very treacherous and fickle-minded.
Now tell me.
The mean and cruel dacoits in the village are very treacherous and fickle-minded.
Okay. So you're doing it without seeing, right?
Yes.
Do you enjoy doing this?
Yes.
Okay, let's do the next one then. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay, so okay, let me just minimize this. Is it better? Can you still see?
Yeah.
Okay. The majority of people in the city with their children at the school are very rich and highly dignified. अब मेरे पढ़ने के अंदाज में मैंने MMN इस्तेमाल करके पढ़ा है. ये MMN करते करते आपको इतना हैबिचुएट हो जाएगा कि आप हाँ पढ़ते ही आप बस पढ़ लेते हो ऐसे.
आज जो है यहाँ पे उससे पहले जो रहेगा सब्जेक्ट रहेगा
जनरली हाँ, और वो सेगमेंट्स में वो सब्जेक्ट में अनेक सेगमेंट्स भी हो सकते हैं. द मेजोरिटी ऑफ पीपल एक सेगमेंट है, राइट. इन द सिटी दूसरा सेगमेंट है, दूसरा है, ये चौथा है. ओके अब ये पूरा सब्जेक्ट है. अभी आया ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब, इसके कॉम्प्लीमेंट. अब कॉम्प्लीमेंट ढूंढो. कॉम्प्लीमेंट है रिच एंड डिग्निफाइड है. एंड आया, कनेक्टर आया इधर. ओके पर रिच को वेरी आया क्योंकि एडवर्ब आ सकता है ना एडजेक्टिव को. इसको भी एडवर्ब आया डिग्निफाइड का. तो ये पूरा एक सेगमेंट आर वेरी रिच एंड हाईली डिग्निफाइड. ठीक है. अभी अभी मैं पढ़ अभी आप ही पढ़िए और आप ही दोहराइए बिना देखकर.
in the city with their children at this school are very rich and highly dignified.
Okay, I want the last segment to be like are very rich and highly dignified because एक ही सांस में. Okay, it's a connector but we'll pause little but will not break. Okay, do it again.
The majority of people in the city with their children at this school are very rich and dignified.
Highly dignified.
Highly dignified.
Okay. Can you tell me without seeing?
The majority people.
Majority of people.
The majority of people in the city with their children at the school are very rich and highly dignified.
Okay, right. So do you see you are actually remembering faster?
Yes.
स्कूल में पता होता फर्स्ट कितने अच्छे मार्क्स आ जाते यार, right? So this is how MMN works. So there is nothing like memory technique. It's all about sentence formation. थोड़े स्टूडेंट्स को ये समझ में आ जाता है स्कूल स्टेज में, थोड़ों को नहीं आता है और हम समझते हैं कि इंग्लिश प्रॉब्लम है. इट्स नॉट एन इंग्लिश प्रॉब्लम, इट्स एन आइडेंटिफिकेशन ऑफ सेंटेंस फॉर्मेशन पैटर्न प्रॉब्लम. Some people get this, some people don't get it. That's the only difference. And I am trying to teach English by helping them understand this pattern, because I believe if anybody learns this pattern, they can actually rock with the language. You know, you will actually see how we can do even more by towards the completion of this. Okay, so the next one, the sentences are getting bigger and better. Okay, so let's see how you do. The man at the door with a leather saddle on his shoulders is peeping through the viewfinder to get a closer look of the furniture. Okay, so let me help you do this. Okay, the man, that's a segment. At the door is a segment. With a leather saddle. With saddle, what kind of saddle? A leather saddle. Okay, so now that's another segment. As I read each segment, आप एक पिक्चर बनाओ. सैडल वो होता है जो हॉर्स के ऊपर लगाते हैं बैठने के लिए, उसको बोलते हैं सैडल. ठीक है. द मैन एट द डोर, तो डोर के पास एक मैन है. विथ अ लेदर सैडल, एक लेदर सैडल है. ऑन हिज शोल्डर्स, उसके कंधों पर. तो ये हुआ सब्जेक्ट, राइट. अब आया क्योंकि अब इज आया, तो इसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या है? पीपिंग. वर्ब आ गया. अब वर्ब को क्या है? वर्ब के बाद प्रीपोजिशन आया थ्रू, तो वर्ब प्रीपोजिशन एंड द नाउन. व्हाट इज द नाउन? द व्यू फाइंडर. व्यू फाइंडर वो होता है जो डोर में जो छेद होता है ना, जिसे हम बाहर वालों को देख सकते हैं, उसको बोलते हैं व्यू फाइंडर. सो इज पीपिंग थ्रू द व्यू फाइंडर, ये है वर्ब प्रीपोजिशन नाउन. दैट इज अ सेगमेंट. Okay, and that is all this verb preposition noun is complement for is. तो till viewfinder तक एक segment है.
two,
But actually suddenly I see two.
two.
Okay, what is two? Verb binder है, right? तो इसलिए peeping to get, तो verb to verb, ये verb को binder से ये सब आ गया, और get को भी obviously noun आएगा. तो अब इसको ऐसे रुकते हैं. तो get से देखते हैं कि noun क्या है. Get look, get a look is the noun. ऑफ आया तो दूसरा noun भी आएगा और वो है furniture. So it's a very big segment actually, but it's very beautiful if you actually understand the pattern. Is peeping to get, okay, that is the complement. Verb is the यहाँ है verb complement. To आया तो दूसरा verb आया, पर ये verb को through the viewfinder complement लगा, और get को noun of noun लगा, look of furniture, but look को closer adjective भी आ गया और इसको the furniture आ गया. इसका मतलब एक आदमी जो सैडल लेकर कंधों पर डोर के पास खड़ा है, वो झांक रहा है व्यू फाइंडर से to get a closer look of the furniture. That is the meaning. This is how you break and understand. Okay, now I'll read it once again, then you read, and then you will shoot without seeing. Got it? Okay. So the man at the door with a leather saddle on his shoulders is peeping through the viewfinder to get a closer look of the furniture.
Yeah. The man at the door with a leather saddle on his shoulders is peeping through the viewfinder to get a closer look of the furniture.
Okay. Shoot.
Right.
Okay, let's do one. Read once again. देखिए पढ़ो. इस बार I mean after that you got to shoot it anyway. Okay?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, go.
The man at the door with a leather jacket, leather saddle on his shoulder.
Okay, hold on. You're tense. Hold on. You're very tensed. Okay. See, the MMN का मतलब है not speed. MMN is about perfection. It's about excellence. Okay, it's not about speed. आप अपने स्पीड में कीजिए. ओके, एंड यू विल डू इट राइट. एक सेगमेंट एक सांस में. अगर आप एक ही सांस में 3 सेगमेंट्स बोल रहे हो तो आप एमएमएन इस्तेमाल ही नहीं कर रहे हो, और पढ़ रहे हो गलत, और याद भी नहीं होगा. ओके, सो लेट्स डू इट कूल. डू इट, डू द जॉब, फोकस ऑन द जॉब, नॉट ऑन द स्पीड. गॉट इट?
Yes.
ऑलराइट, गो.
The man at the door with a leather saddle on his shoulders is peeping through the viewfinder to get a closer look of the furniture.
ओके, सो आई डोंट वांट यू टू स्टॉप एट क्लोजर लुक ऑफ द फर्नीचर. एक ही सांस में आ जाना, क्योंकि ऑफ है उधर. ठीक है?
Yes.
ओके, आई वांट यू टू रीड अगेन.
The man at the door with a leather saddle on his shoulders is peeping through the viewfinder to get a closer look of the furniture.
All right, now tell me. Shoot without seeing.
The man at the door with a leather saddle on his shoulders is peeping through the viewfinder to get a closer look of the furniture.
तुम cheating तो नहीं कर रहे ना? Okay, good. So you like doing this, right?
Yes.
Are you enjoying doing these sentences?
Yes.
When I actually showed you these sentences first, that today we are going to do these 18 sentences for MMN, did you actually believe you can actually remember and tell me?
18 sentences.
There are 18 sentences. Okay. So do you think you can do it? Okay. Okay. Right. So no, we will do it in 2 parts. But I'm just saying, my question is, when I actually first showed you, did you believe that you can actually remember and tell me these sentences? But right now you are doing it, right? Okay, so that is how it works. All right, so let's go to the next one. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so our national flag is raised up on all government institutions because it is mark of nationalism and encouragement of patriotism. Okay, now let me break this. The segment, our national flag is one segment, क्योंकि our को flag आया and national is binder. Yes? Is आया, is auxiliary verb. अब इसका complement है raised up. That's a verb. Okay, अब verb के बाद preposition आया on, तो verb, preposition, the noun is institution. What institution? Government institutions. And all is again adverb. Huh? Raised up को all आ गया इधर. Okay. So a national flag is raised up on all government institutions. Okay, I'm sorry, all is adjective not adverb, I'm sorry. All government institution, तो all government को आया और government institutions को आया, that is how it is. Okay, a national flag is raised up on all government institutions. Two segments. Because, what is because is a conjunction, so that's a connector. That means this is sentence 1. What do you mean by sentence? Subject, auxiliary verb, complement, that's a sentence. Yes, did I get a subject here? Auxiliary verb, complement, तो सेंटेंस खत्म हो गया. दूसरे सेंटेंस की शुरुआत को जोड़ने के लिए कंजक्शन बिकॉज आया है. मतलब क्या, दूसरे सेंटेंस में भी सब्जेक्ट रहेगा, ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब रहेगा और कॉम्प्लीमेंट भी रहेगा. तो सब्जेक्ट आया इट, ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब राइट, कॉम्प्लीमेंट इज मार्क. मार्क इज अ नाउन, but mark will not stop at mark because I see off. So I will say mark of nationalism is one segment, that is complement for is. So it is mark of nationalism, but I will not stop because I see a conjunction connector again. And क्या कर रहा है, और एक noun segment है इधर, बड़ा noun segment, encouragement of patriotism. This is meant, so noun, ism, noun, encouragement of patriotism. Got it? So let me read this for you to help you better understand. Our national flag is raised up on all government institutions because it is mark of nationalism and encouragement of patriotism. Shall I do it again?
No, it's okay.
Okay, so all right, I want you to read and then shoot without saying.
Our national flag
Mm-hmm.
is raised up on
Mhm.
all the government institutions
Mm-hmm.
because it
Mhm.
is mark of nationalism
Okay,
and encouragement of patriotism.
all right, shoot.
Our national flag
Mhm.
is raised up all the government institutions
Mm-hmm.
because it is mark of nationalism and encouragement of patriotism.
Okay, so do you feel confident as you're talking like this? Do you?
Yes.
Okay, we will do just this one and end the part 1 of sentence formation class. And here, if you can see, actually it starts with who, where, when, which, and as progressively the sentence becomes bigger and complicated, because eventually we'll go into phrase of adverbs also here. Okay, this we will do in the second part, but let us do the last one for the part 1 and conclude this class. All right. Okay, so मैं चाहता हूं कि आप ही सेगमेंटेशन करिए, मैं मदद करूंगा पर आप ही करेंगे. Okay, let me read first. My parents usually are very serious and strict about my studies, but sometimes, due to my impressed behavior, they allow me to watch television. All right, okay, do it. Let me see how you do it. Segments कैसा है, कहाँ कैसा है, auxiliary verb क्या है, complement क्या है, कहाँ है आर, राइट आर, हाँ हाँ, तो सब ओके. एडवर्ब हो गया. ओके, एडवर्ब किसके लिए आया ये एडवर्ब? नहीं, आर के लिए आया, क्योंकि आर एक ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब है, मतलब है वो भी एक वर्ब है, राइट? तो वो उसके लिए आया. तो ये एक टिपिकल केस है, इसको याद करना होगा कि कभी कभी एडवर्ब ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब को भी आ सकता है, क्योंकि ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब भी एक वर्ब है. ओके, तो यूजुअली आर को आया. तो अब आर का कॉम्प्लीमेंट बताइए. सीरियस भी नहीं, सीरियस एंड स्ट्रिक्ट बोलना, क्योंकि ये कनेक्टेड है, राइट? हाँ, सीरियस एंड स्ट्रिक्ट. सीरियस को वेरी बाइंडर है. ओके, सो आर वेरी सीरियस एंड स्ट्रिक्ट, ये दूसरा सेगमेंट है. ओके, अबाउट एक प्रीपोजिशन है, अबाउट माई स्टडीज एक तीसरा सेगमेंट है. ओके फाइन, डन. हाँ, अब ये क्या है? हाँ, बट कनेक्टर आ गया, और एक समटाइम्स जो है एडवर्ब है. ठीक है, ये दोनों बट समटाइम्स. अब एक सेगमेंट की तरह, एक कनेक्टर सेगमेंट की तरह याद रख. हाँ, कभी कभी देते नहीं, तो सम सेंटेंसेस आर लाइक दैट. अब ये कॉमा के ऊपर बहुत ग्रामर चर्चा होती है. कभी कभी देते हैं, कभी कभी नहीं देते हैं. बट सिंस आई एम डूइंग एमएमएन, मैंने दिया फॉर द सेक ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स ईज ऑफ आइडेंटिफिकेशन.
So due to my interest behavior was segmented.
हाँ, पर क्या सेगमेंट है? क्यों बोलते हो आप इसको एक सेगमेंट?
तो वहाँ पर impressed behavior.
नहीं, गलत.
Impressed का
एक बात बोलता हूँ, एक बात बोलता हूँ, एक बात. ओके, ये जब ने हम आपने बोला कि ये कनेक्टर हो रहा है, इसका मतलब ये पूरा ये सेंटेंस वन है, ये कनेक्टर है, और ये सेंटेंस टू है. और हमने फ्रेस ऑफ एडवर्ब में यही सीखा है कि एक सेंटेंस के आने से पहले पहले फ्रेस ऑफ एडवर्ब आ जाता है. ड्यू टू माई इम्प्रेस्ड बिहेवियर, फ्रेस ऑफ एडवर्ब फॉर द सेकेंड सेंटेंस. अंडरस्टूड? तो सेकेंड सेंटेंस यहां से शुरू हो रहा है. दे इज अ सब्जेक्ट, अलाउ आ गया. सो हियर देर इज नो ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब, बट देर इज वर्ब. दैट दिस इज सिंपल प्रेजेंट, क्योंकि सिंपल प्रेजेंट में ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब नहीं होता है ना. ओके, दे अलाउ. ओके, दे अलाउ. अलाउ द नाउन इज मी. लाइक वर्ब के बाद प्रोनाउन थ्री आ सकता है ना. ओके, सो दे one segment. Allow me, I won't stop because allow to watch is the binder here, verb to verb. Okay, allow को me आया, watch को television आया. So that is how it is. Like three segments: conjunction, phrase of adverb, they, verb to verb. That's how the design is. Got it? All right. So I want you to read and then shoot.
My parents usually are very serious and strict about my studies, but sometimes, due to my impressed behavior, they allow me to watch television.
Okay, shoot.
My parents are usually very serious and strict about my studies, but sometimes, due to my impressed behavior, they allow me to watch television.
Oh wow, you're rocking, bro. I like that. Very good. So I think you have a fair understanding of how to apply MMN's knowledge in identifying the sentence formation. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So with this, we'll conclude this class and we will join you on part 2 of MMN and we'll finish the remaining sentences as well. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. See you around. Hi. So in this class, we will continue MMN and we will start with the sentences that include noun binders who, where, when, and which. So let us start with this sentence here. तो पहले पहले मैं ये सेंटेंस पढ़ूंगा, उसके बाद आप MMN noun segments identify करेंगे.
Okay.
Then you will read and then you will shoot it without seeing. Okay?
Yeah.
So the stranger who helped me with his money was none other than Superman himself. So let us find the segments here. So the stranger is obviously a noun segment, right? एक segment है बड़ा, क्योंकि द है noun है तो ये noun segment है. अब who जो आया, who is a noun binder for a noun, right? तो और who क्या करेगा, who ये stranger के बारे में थोड़ा डिटेल ऐड करेगा. कब तक ऐड करेगा? जब तक auxiliary verb शुरू ना हो. तो यहाँ शुरू हुआ auxiliary verb was, राइट. तो ये ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब के पहले कॉमा भी है तो हम ये बोल सकते हैं कि ये हु वाला सेगमेंट यहाँ तक एंड हो रहा है. कभी कभी ये नहीं देगा, ये कॉमा नहीं मिलता है, तो हाँ वॉस एक ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब को देखकर हम समझ जाना कि ये हु इधर तक एंड हो रहा है. और ये पूरा एक सेगमेंट की तरह हम ट्रीट करते हैं. ओके तो जब हम पढ़ेंगे तो जो पिक्चर बनाएंगे अंडरस्टैंडिंग में इन आवर ब्रेन should actually include this detail also. Like the stranger, now you are imagining a stranger. Kya kara ye stranger? Who helped me with his money? Now you actually see him helping you with some money, right? This is how you add detail to your picture when you read. That is understanding. When you're able to see as you read, that is understanding. So MMN with the help of segments will help you to add details in a more constructive manner. Okay, so this entirely is one segment. The stranger who helped me with his money, in a single breath, and I just give a little pause before who. Right?
Yeah.
Right. So now let's see the auxiliary verb. Was. Okay. Was Superman. Noun. Okay. तो was को जो आया कॉम्प्लीमेंट, नाउन कॉम्प्लीमेंट आया इधर. तो none other than is adverb.
Okay.
ये एडवर्ब किसको आया? ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब को आया, क्योंकि ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब भी एक वर्ब है, right? Was none other than Superman, and this is pronoun 5. Pronoun 5 can be a complement. Okay, so complement, complement. So this is how it is. Was none other than Superman himself is another segment. Okay, the stranger who helped me with his money was none other than Superman himself.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
All right. So now you read and then you shoot without saying.
The stranger who helped me with his money was none other than Superman himself.
Okay, now shoot.
The stranger who helped me with his money was none other than Superman himself.
All right, very good. So next one, this gets somewhat.
एक्चुअली थोड़ा डाउट है.
हाँ पूछिए.
ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब जो है उसमें हम लोग का क्या इज आर
Was, where,
ओके.
right? All the entire whatever I have shown you in the mapping table are all auxiliary verbs, right? So जरूरी नहीं है कि वो सिर्फ is, am, have, has, he हो. was हो सकता है, कभी कभी could have भी हो सकता है, जैसे कि हम देखेंगे आगे. have been भी हो सकता है.
मैपिंग टेबल मतलब जो पहले जो आप
Right, right.
पहले
The
जो पढ़ा
table, the table, you can actually go back and see in the second class. Tenses के बाद, I have shown you for each tense position there is an auxiliary verb. Okay. Why we call it a tense? There is a reason. The reason is auxiliary verb.
will have been had
Yes.
been,
Yes.
had been.
Okay. And it's not necessary that it has to be um, only simple verbs that you frequently see like am or is, have, and has. Was, where, could have, should have been. As you actually see, as we do the next few sentences, ये भी आएंगे as under auxiliary verbs. Okay. All right. So let's continue. This one gets progressively bigger and better. So I hope you'll like this. So the Marriott Hotel, where the terrorists checked in and opened fire. Now the Marriott Hotel, noun segment, where is a noun binder until opened fire. So it's a bigger one. So take some time, digest it, build the right picture, and soak it in. The Marriott Hotel, where the terrorists checked in and opened fire. Okay, so they checked in this hotel, Marriott Hotel, and they opened fire. They started firing, right? Okay, so that's a big noun segment. And was, again we get was, auxiliary verb, right? Put is a verb. Okay, put. So put is complement for was. And verb we have two possibilities. Either you get noun directly or you get preposition and then noun. So I get under, which is preposition. Under is preposition, right? Okay. So under seal is noun. Obviously it has to be a noun because I see another preposition starting here. तो इसका मतलब यहाँ segment खत्म हो चुका है, क्योंकि ये नए segment की शुरुआत है. तो इसका मतलब है was को complement put है और put को put under seal verb preposition noun, वो pattern में आया. One segment हो गया, not sentence. Okay. So it's a segment. So it's a complement segment. So now noun segment, complement segment. Okay. Under seal tak. Okay. Now let us see. Now for आया, for को आया month, right? For about a month. Okay. Now that's one segment. Now to is another preposition. क्या आया to, and you got a verb prevent. Prevent is a verb. Okay. Prevent is nothing but stop. So stop is verb. So prevent is also a verb. Okay. So to prevent, how can I say prevent is verb or not? The simple trick is words like prevented and preventing are possible, right? तो इसका मतलब prevent एक verb है. हाँ, yes. If you find a new word where you are unable to figure out कि ये verb है या adjective है, try for the ed and ing forms. If it is possible, then it must be a verb. So preventing is possible. So that's a verb. Okay. For about a month, to prevent. So prevent verb आया तो verb को एक noun आएगा, right? Casualties. कैसा बोला मैंने casualties? Actually casualty, ity, it is a noun. ये plural है. Plural of it is, right? So prevent casualties, but kaise casualties? Any immediate casualties. Okay. So to prevent any immediate casualties, that's another segment. Okay, but I will not stop here because I saw a connector and. So and क्या बोल रहा है? Loss of evidence. Can I treat loss of evidence as one segment because it's an off binder segment?
Yes.
Noun of noun. Okay. तो ये ऐसा आया to verb noun with adjectives and noun of noun. That's the pattern.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So let me read it for you. The Marriott Hotel, where the terrorists checked in and opened fire, was put under seal for about a month to prevent any immediate casualties and loss of evidence. Okay. Read once or read twice if you need to. Develop the picture with each segment as you read, and that is how you understand to remember. And from what you remember, you shoot it without seeing. Okay. You can do twice. It's okay if you find it bigger, you may do it twice. Okay. Start.
The Marriott Hotel, where the terrorists checked in and opened fire, was put under the seal for about a month to prevent any immediate casualties and loss of evidence.
Once again.
Hello.
Yeah. Once again.
Yeah, the Marriott Hotel, where the terrorists checked in and opened fire, was uh, put under seal for about a month to prevent any immediate casualties and loss of evidence.
Okay. Nice. So next one. Okay. I want you to shoot it without seeing. Let's try. Go for it.
The Marriott Hotel,
Mm-hmm.
where the terrorists checked in and opened fire,
Okay.
was put under the seal
Mm-hmm.
for about a month to
Mm-hmm.
prevent any immediate casualties and loss of evidence.
Okay. Can you actually feel when you're trying to recollect, words are automatically coming in? Matlab, I know you're feeling a difficulty, but then they're just coming it from the picture. Do you feel that happening with you?
Thoda thoda. Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
So if you actually take time and focus on the segments, when you read, I want you to focus on the segments and make pictures out of those segments.
Okay.
And when I say tell me without seeing, from that picture and keeping the pattern को आप समझ जाओगे by then. Okay, अगर सेगमेंट कर रहे हो तो आपको पैटर्न समझ में आ गया. वो पिक्चर से वो पैटर्न लगाते हुए आप अपने आप सेंटेंस वही स्ट्रक्चर वही वर्डिंग्स के साथ करेक्ट कहेंगे. Okay, that is how it works. Okay, so let's do the next one. This is a which one. Okay, the Great Pyramids of Egypt, which is one of the seven wonders of the world, is a historical monument attracting several tourists across the globe. So, how to break this? The Great Pyramids of Egypt. It's a single noun segment. ये by now तो आपको ये easily समझ में आ गया होगा, right? It's a noun of noun. इसको adjective लगा दा है, so it's a noun segment. Okay? The Great Pyramids of Egypt. अब इसको via which और which खत्म हो रहा है यहाँ, comma भी है, is भी है. क्या बोल रहा है डिटेल ये बोल रहा है कि which is one of the seven wonders of the world. So the pyramids are one out of the seven. Right? And if you notice, when I say one of the seven wonders, I use plural, not wonder. Because one out of many. So many is always plural, right? Therefore, seven wonders. Some people make mistake seeing, अरे यहाँ one है तो यहाँ wonder लगना चाहिए. Like which is one of the seven wonder of the world, which is wrong. Okay, sometimes we say he's one of my friend. No, it is actually he's one of my friends. मेरे friends में से ये एक है. She is one of my teachers. Okay, but the natural tendency is to say she's one of my teacher. He is one of my friend, which is wrong. Okay.
Yes.
So when you say one of something, the something is always in plural.
Sure.
Got it?
Yes.
All right, so let's come back. So the Great Pyramids of Egypt, which is one of the seven wonders of the world. Now that's a segment, and this entire is a very big segment. As you see the segment and the witch binder, make pictures. The Great Pyramids of Egypt, don't just see pyramids, don't just see Egypt, see great pyramids. Can you put the detail great to your picture? Okay, so that is the Great Pyramids of Egypt, what you're seeing right now. What are those? Which is one of the seven wonders of the world? That's one of the seven wonders of the world. Okay. So now you add that detail to your picture. Now keep it like that. Okay. Now comes the is auxiliary verb. अब auxiliary verb को is यहाँ आया monument. Monument is a noun. So it's a noun complement. Noun complement को क्या आया? Historical, which is adjective. Okay. So adjective, noun, and a, that's a binder again. So is a historical monument. That's a complement segment. Okay.
Yes.
It's a noun complement segment. And again, suddenly I see here a verb. So when I see a verb, that means I will get a noun.
Yes, sir.
So the noun is tourist. And it stops here because I see across. Across is a preposition. है ना? तो यहाँ verb का ये noun आया और ये binder है. Attracting several tourists is a segment. जब मैं बोलता हूँ इस segment है या जब आप पता करते हैं कि एक segment है, immediately add it to your picture. Is a historical monument. See that. What is this historical monument doing? It is attracting several tourists. Right?
Yes.
From where? Across the globe. That is preposition and noun. So that's a noun binder segment. Okay. So do you see these details in your picture now?
Yes.
Okay. Now as you read, reaffirm those pictures mentally and then tell me from your picture without seeing. Start.
The Great Pyramid of Egypt,
Mm-hmm.
which is one of the seven wonders of the world,
Okay.
is a historical monument
Okay.
attracting several tourists
Mm-hmm.
across the globe.
Okay. Now can you try it without seeing?
The Great Pyramid of Egypt, which is one of the seven wonders of the world,
Okay.
is a historical monument
Mm-hmm.
attracting several tourists across the globe.
Okay. Nice. So this time did you see actually the words came effortlessly from the picture?
Yes.
Right? That is how you have to practice. You know, the more you read, the more इसको बोलते हैं visually kinesthetic बोलते हैं. That means it is a person's ability to frame pictures as he reads. That is called being visually kinesthetic. So when your MMN helps you to become more visually kinesthetic, so that it helps you to build your visual memory, and much of your information is processed visually in your brain, and it is from that processing you are actually telling me without seeing. Okay. So the next one, her dog, which was sick for 4 days, and their pet animals were taken for vaccination to the nearest hospital. Now let's do segmentation. So her dog, I can clearly see that's a segment. Okay, pronoun noun, so that's a segment. And I see which, and see this time there are no commas anywhere. Right? So this is how some sentences are. They don't show you comma as clearly as here or here. Okay. So kya kare? Let us read and understand very tense. Which was sick for 4 days. Okay. And their pet animals. Now I can clearly see there are a new. It's a new noun segment. Pronoun to noun adjective. So that means this is one noun segment.
किसको ये करते हैं मतलब
Noun को आता है ना?
नहीं नाम तो आता है पर कैसे मतलब ये करेंगे कि कुछ जैसे हम लोग एक्सीडेंट को बोलते हैं कि वार हो गया और नाउन को बोलते हैं कि कोई भी प्लेस या कोई भी चीज कोई
See, the ability to identify an adjective एक ट्रिक होता है. सपोज मैं एक वर्ड देता हूँ adverse. तो अब ये adverse it sounds like a verb or it sounds like an adjective. Initially जब एक स्टूडेंट vocabulary build करता है तो ये दिक्कत होती है कि ये क्या है, ये adjective है या verb है. तो verb को हम easily पहचान लेते हैं, समझ लेते हैं, क्योंकि एक verb को imagine करना easy है. एक एक्शन को हम इमेजिन कर सकते हैं, उसके एक पिक्चर बना सकते हैं, पर एडजेक्टिव को हम सिर्फ महसूस कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैं बोलता हूँ द किंग इज वर्किंग, तो किंग वर्किंग कर रहा है ये हम इमेजिन करना आसान है. द किंग इज ग्रेट, अब ये ऐड करना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है. गॉट इट? सो एडजेक्टिव्स इसलिए आर एब्स्ट्रैक्ट बोलते हैं. आई मीन यू कांट मेक क्लियर पिक्चर्स फॉर एडजेक्टिव्स. सो when I say an adjective, let us start it by simple clues. The simple clues are, if a word which which has an ing form like adversing. There is no word as adversing. Okay, but when I say something like say propagate, propagating, propagating पॉसिबल है, कहीं सुना हुआ होगा या कहीं लगता है कि ऐसा वर्ड पॉसिबल है, सो मोस्ट लाइकली वो सही है और एक वो वर्ब है. पर व्हेन इट इज एडवर्स देन इट्स एन एडजेक्टिव. तो पहले उसको समझ जाओ कि ये एक एडजेक्टिव है, वो क्यों है कैसा है, वो दैट विल गेट इन सेकंड पार्ट. फर्स्ट अंडरस्टैंड दैट दिस वर्ड इज एन एडजेक्टिव. व्हाई इट इज एन एडजेक्टिव? बिकॉज इट इज नॉट अ वर्ब. सी द ओनली थ्री कंफ्यूजन होगा, एक वो नाउन होगा या एडजेक्टिव होगा या वर्ब होगा. नाउन को तो हम इजीली पकड़ ले सकते हैं क्योंकि वो किसी का नाम होगा या किसी प्रोसेस का नाम होगा, किसी चीज का काम होगा, किसी काम का नाम होगा. लाइक प्रोपगेशन, अब शन है तो नाउन है बोल सकते हैं. तो नाउन आइडेंटिफिकेशन इज इजी. द मेजर कंफ्यूजन इज बिटवीन अ वर्ब एंड एडजेक्टिव. इफ यू एलिमिनेट द पॉसिबिलिटी कि ये वर्ब नहीं है, इसका मतलब है वो एडजेक्टिव है. दिस इज वन ट्रिक यू कैन यूज. द सेकेंड ट्रिक इज एक नाउन के पहले आता है, लाइक एडजेक्टिव नाउन पेयर्स आर वेरी कॉमन. Okay, when I say adverse condition, now you know condition is a noun because it's a shun. So adverse is an adjective. बस हाँ, these are the tricks जिसमें ज्यादा दिमाग लड़ाने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. एक, अगर ये वर्ब नहीं है तो इसका मतलब है ये एडजेक्टिव है. दूसरा, अगर नाउन के पहले आ रहा है तो मोस्ट लाइकली वो एडजेक्टिव ही होगा. Okay, I mean again use your judgment better. It's not always, but most of the times. That's why I keep saying most of the times. Okay, because it is also possible that verb के बाद noun भी आ सकता है. Like prevent conditions is also possible. Adverse conditions is also possible. Got it? So it's you to your judgment, and it's all about reading more and learning words. And MMN, it's a cycle. You ये cycle में हम करते रहेंगे. So when you read more, when you learn new words, and then you apply, go back, make sentences, this is where it will help you. Got it? Okay. So here when I say pet animals, so it's very clear that the animals are noun, so pet obviously is adjective, right? But if I go by meaning wise also, मैं animals की बात कर रहा हूँ. कौन से animals के बारे में? तो वैसा भी हम बोल सकते हैं कि ये adjective है. So there are ways, these are the tips. Like, is it not a verb, or is it coming like a pair, as in an adjective noun pair, or is it talking about the noun? Okay, just within the segment या within the sentence अगर वो बात करें, then that is also adjective. So this is an ability that it is not easy. I understand for new beginning में ये problem होती है. Even I face this as a learner, because the nature of adjectives is like that. You cannot make pictures of adjectives. So therefore this difficulty. Got it? Okay. So now look here. Her dog, which was sick for 4 days, and their pet animals. So their pet animals is one noun segment. Her dog is one noun segment. So basic no, which was sick for 4 days. This is the detail. Okay, very good question. Very good question. अभी देखो यहाँ देखते हैं हम. तो यहाँ देखोगे which यहाँ शुरू हो रहा है और यहाँ खत्म हो रहा है. तो इसमें भी एक auxiliary verb आया. इसमें भी one of, तो ये of एक noun. तो रूल ये है कि who, where, when, which में हम उसके अंदर MMN नहीं करेंगे, क्योंकि वो पूरा एक ही डिटेल है, वो एक नाउन को लग रहा है, तो उसमें MMN करने की आवश्यकता नहीं है, इसलिए हम नहीं करते. तो अगर पॉइंट है कि अरे डॉग आया, यहाँ फॉर आया तो फॉर 4 डेज को अलग सेगमेंट बना सकते हैं, नहीं बनाएंगे, क्योंकि ये पूरा एक्चुअली इसको लग रहा है, हर डॉग को ही लग रहा है. ओके, सी एक्चुअली यहाँ ये बताना जरूरी है, देखो कि विच वॉज सिक फॉर 4 डेज, वो वाला कुत्ता, तो ये इसको लग रहा है, इसलिए हम इसमें विभाजन नहीं करते. Okay, no segmentation here. The same goes for who, where, when, which. So okay, so her dog, which was sick for 4 days, is one segment connected with this another noun segment, their pet animals. So there are two things we are talking about. We are talking about a dog and we are talking about pet animals. What dog which was sick for 4 days? What animals? Their pet animals. Okay, now that is what you are seeing in your mind. Are you seeing this in your mind? Okay, where? That is the auxiliary verb. ओके तो इसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या आया, इमीडिएटली टेकन आ गया, तो मैं सेफली कह सकता हूँ कि ये एक वर्ब कॉम्प्लीमेंट आ गया। तो वर्ब आया, इमीडिएटली प्रीपोजिशन भी आया, वैक्सीनेशन नाउन भी आ गया, वर्ब प्रीपोजिशन नाउन, इसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट यहाँ तक कंप्लीट हुआ, वेयर टेकन फॉर वैक्सीनेशन। ऐड किया तुमने पिक्चर, okay, we're taken for vaccination. To, where to, hospital, what hospital, the nearest hospital. So can I say nearest is adjective, also can I say it is superlative degree, right? वो भी बोल सकते हो ना कि near, nearer, nearest, all are adjectives. Okay, so that is how the segments are complete. जी
कि उसमें नाउन और क्या बताया था, कॉम्प्लीमेंट और कुछ बताया था ना, वो वाला वो स्लाइड किसमें था, मतलब आपको दिखाया था मुझे,
right, right.
वो क्या था,
Noun, auxiliary verb, complement.
कॉम्प्लीमेंट,
Noun, auxiliary verb, complement. कॉम्प्लीमेंट एक वर्ब एडजेक्टिव या वर्ब नाउन हो सकता है।
कॉम्प्लीमेंट, कॉम्प्लीमेंट
कॉम्प्लीमेंट इज नथिंग बट नाउन एडजेक्टिव और वर्ब। ओके so here I got a verb complement, I say, okay, where taken. Now here you say if you monument case में इसके बाद monument आया, so I say I got a noun complement, here I got a verb complement, like that. Sometimes I get an adjective complement, like what we were doing in the initially, like is hardworking, yeah, are good. Now these are all adjective complements, like that. So complements can be of these three types. Okay, so to help you remember, let me read it for the last time. Her dog, which was sick for 4 days, and their pet animals were taken for vaccination to the nearest hospital. Go.
her dog which was sick for 4 days and their pet animals were taken for vaccination to the nearest hospital.
Nice. Next one. Um, what's the next one? Yeah. Due to incessant rainfall, okay, due to incessant rainfall. Now, if you see here, I get the word due, and that indicates that it's a start of a phrase of adverb. तो कहाँ तक खत्म हो रहा है, रेनफॉल तक खत्म हो रहा है, तो इसका मतलब ये, इसको हम एक सेगमेंट की तरह ट्रीट करते हैं, और अब तक तो सेंटेंस शुरू भी नहीं हुआ, तो इसका हम सेंटेंस को, व्हाट इज अ सेंटेंस अकॉर्डिंग टू एमएमएन, नाउन ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब कॉम्प्लीमेंट, दैट्स अ सेंटेंस. सो वी आर सेइंग द सेंटेंस हैज नॉट स्टार्टेड येट, इसका मतलब वो नाउन अभी आया नहीं, तो कॉमा के बाद से शुरू हुआ होगा. तो मेनी क्रिमिनल्स, I'm sorry, many farmers. Okay, many farmers, that is the noun. It's a noun segment. Farmers, many is pronoun actually. So many farmers. Many farmers, auxiliary verb is will have. Will have is also an auxiliary verb, future perfect.
Yes.
So this is what you have to pay attention. So auxiliary verb lost. I got verb very clearly. It's a verb complement. Got it?
Yes.
Verb के बाद noun आया crops. क्या crops? All crops. Due to incessant rainfall, many farmers will have lost all crops. Okay, that is how you will add details. Okay, once again, due to incessant rainfall, many farmers will have lost all crops. Between is a preposition again. For this preposition, I get the noun the months.
Okay.
But I will not stop because I saw off. What am I getting after off? June and October. June and October together hai, क्योंकि there is a connector. So actually it is months of June and October. That's a single this thing. Okay. So ये preposition को ये बड़ा noun आया. क्या है the बड़ा noun? The months of June and October. Got it?
Yes.
So between the months of June and October, in को आया year. क्या year? This unpleasant year. That's it. So let us do it carefully now. As I read, you make the picture. Okay. Due to incessant rainfall, many farmers will have lost all crops between the months of June and October in this unpleasant year.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
You want to try?
Yes.
Okay, read first, then shoot it out. Start.
Due to inconsistent rainfall, many farmers will have lost all crops between the month of June and October in this unpleasant year.
Okay, now without saying.
Due to insistent rainfall, many farmers will have lost all the crops between the month of June and October in this unpleasant year.
Okay. Do you want
What's
to?
the meaning of insistent?
हाँ incessant. हाँ देखो, अब तुमने मीनिंग पूछा ना,
Mhm.
अब तुम ये बताओ पहले कि ये क्या हो सकता है, ये वर्ब है, नाउन है या एडजेक्टिव है?
Rainfall, adjective.
ओके, कैसा बोला तुमने? रेनफॉल देखा, नाउन है तो ये एडजेक्टिव है, सिंपल। ओके, जोड़ी है, नॉन एडजेक्टिव की जोड़ी है, ऐसा बोल दे सकते हैं। और रेनफॉल किसी का नाम है, राइट? एक नेचर में एक प्रोसेस का नाम है, तो नाम से पहले लगा तो वो एडजेक्टिव होगा। तो इंसेसेंट का मतलब है कंटिन्यूअस, विदाउट स्टॉपिंग। तो ये बहुत सारे वर्षा होने की वजह से हो रहा है अभी तो वर्षा, अभी तक लॉस नहीं हुआ, पर जब जून एंड अक्टूबर तक इन लोगों को लॉस हो चुका होगा ये साल में। किसकी वजह से? ये incessant rainfall, बारिश without stopping. Okay, there's actually a word in Hindi for incessant. From ati vrishti, anavrishti, they say something like that. Okay. Anyways, so next one. See, I want you to pay close attention. I have taught you a few rules in phrase of adverb. How to identify a phrase of adverb. If it starts with a preposition, if it starts with a conjunction, or if it starts with gerund or participle, इसका मतलब है there is a phrase of adverb. Now if you can see here with, it starts with a with. Generally a sentence preposition से शुरू नहीं हो सकता है, और अगर हो रहा है इसका मतलब वो एक phrase of adverb है. So, with the help of state police. Okay, so I can clearly and safely say, because it started with preposition with, this is phrase of adverb with the help of state police. Now many criminals and sleuths, so that is the subject, that is the noun. Okay, subject इधर आया, it's a plural subject. Criminals भी हैं, sleuths भी हैं, छोटे मोटे चोर criminals को sleuths बोलते हैं. Like a criminal, like someone is murdering, raping, robbing is a criminal. Pickpocket, chota mota chori, that is more like sleuths. Okay, so criminals and sleuths, how many? Many. So that's the subject, many criminals and sleuths. Now as I'm explaining, please make pictures with each segment. All right? Okay, many criminals and sleuths. Now have been, auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb, short. Short is verb. Okay, have been, and we got a verb complement, short. Short kaha? Straight. Okay, so straight is telling how it was short. How was it short? Straight. So straight is adverb actually. All that doesn't get ly, it's an adverb. Okay, short, straight. Okay, this short verb, and then I got preposition, and then I got noun faces. Short in faces. So it is actually short straight in their faces. Okay, so that's have been short straight in their faces. That's the auxiliary verb complement segment here. Okay, have been short straight in their faces. Okay, and now without is a preposition. Okay, this is any, I'm sorry, this is not and, this is any. So without mercy, without any mercy. Preposition, noun. Okay, with is a preposition, so without is also a preposition, within is also a preposition. Okay, so without any mercy. Okay, and I can end here because I see two. So two एक verb आया make, verb आया, noun आया citizens. Okay, so to make the citizens. Okay, that's a segment. Okay, feel. Okay, feel verb, noun आएगा ना verb के बाद, sense of anxiety. What sense of anxiety? No sense of anxiety. No is adjective for this noun segment. Okay, feel no sense of anxiety, connected with noun. Okay, so it is connected with fear. Feel two things. Kya? Don't feel sense of anxiety and fear. Feel no sense of anxiety and fear. Among is preposition. Then this is instead of noun I got a pronoun five, which is again a noun. So chalta hai. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So it's somewhat bigger. Let's do it carefully once again. With the help of state police, many criminals and sleuths have been shot straight in their faces without any mercy. Why? To make the citizens feel no sense of anxiety and fear among themselves. तो पिक्चर्स को बनाते स्टेट पुलिस की वजह मदद लेते हुए क्रिमिनल्स बहुत सारे क्रिमिनल्स एंड स्लूथ्स को वेर शॉट स्ट्रेट इन देयर फेसेस बिना किसी दया के विदाउट एनी मर्सी क्यों टू मेक द सिटीजन्स फील क्या फील करने दो चीज क्या दो चीज सेंस ऑफ एंग्जाइटी और फियर का ना रहना गॉट इट देयर टू थिंग्स अमॉन्ग देमसेल्व्स मतलब अपने आप में भी कोई चोर है या क्रिमिनल है स्लूथ्स है ये भय दूर करने के लिए स्टेट पुलिस ने इन सबको मुंह पे स्ट्रेट मार डाला सिटीजन्स को सेव करने के लिए it is like it's connected like this. Now you read it twice. I want you to read this twice and then get back to me. Okay, don't take time, just start, just do it, you'll get it. Don't think too much. Oh.
Yeah, with the help of state police,
Mhm.
many criminals are accused
Mhm.
of shot straight in their faces
Mhm.
without and mercy to
No,
take
it is any, I'm sorry, it is any, it's many.
without any mercy to take, make the citizens feel no sense of anxiety and fear among themselves.
Okay, I want to make few corrections here. See, without any mercy के बाद to make the citizens, okay, to make the citizens, it ends here, feel no sense of anxiety and fear. There are two things. What am I asking him not to feel? Two things. Sense of anxiety is one noun, fear is another noun. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. So this time read slowly. So, the idea is to read elegantly. It's not about speed. Do it elegantly. Give appropriate pauses. Okay.
With the help of state police, many criminals and sleuths have been shot straight in their faces without any mercy to make the citizens feel no sense of anxiety and fear among themselves.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Can you try it without saying, or do you want to read again?
With the help of state police, many
Mhm.
criminals and sleuths have been shot straight in their faces without any mercy to make the citizens feel no sense of anxiety and fear among themselves.
Okay. So did you actually do it without saying?
Yes.
So, do you? I know. Okay, somewhere. I think maybe to make and make the citizens feel is what you lost. But pretty much you said it from the mental pictures. I mean, do you feel that it is actually coming, flowing very naturally to you as you're trying to recollect? Do you feel that?
Yes, थोड़ा थोड़ा मतलब हो रहा है वैसे पूरा नहीं आ रहा है.
I know we are doing bigger sentences. Yeah, I understand. But you're doing a good job. Good job. Good job. All right. So let's start with so. What is so? Part of speech. कौन सा part of speech है so?
So अब पढ़ना है so
हाँ.
is
Right. So is a conjunction,
condition.
right? तो एक सेंटेंस कंजक्शन से शुरू हो रहा है तो कैन आई से इट्स अ फ्रेज ऑफ एडवर्ब.
Yes.
तो देखते हैं कहाँ तक जाता है. So to score better marks in the aptitude exams. Okay. So to score better marks in the aptitude exam. यहाँ तक है. Now there could be some commas which can mislead you. Okay. But understand. See, do you see you here? That is the subject. तो सेंटेंस यहाँ से शुरू हो रहा है. अगर मैं फ्रेज ऑफ एडवर्ब को हटा देता हूँ तो मुझे कुछ फर्क भी नहीं पड़ेगा.
Mhm.
You all need to work harder than your previous academic year. No, that's still a complete sentence. It makes sense. That means till here I can assume safely that it is phrase of adverb, not just till here.
Mhm.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Look for the subject.
Mhm.
वहां तक एक phrase of adverb चलता बढ़ेगा.
Mhm.
Okay. So let's see here. So to score better marks in aptitude exam, you and I get here need to work, verb to verb.
Mhm.
All is binder.
Mhm.
Okay. You all need to work harder. Okay. You all need to work harder than than को आया year. Okay. Work harder than year. Which year? Than your previous academic year.
Mhm.
Got it?
Yes.
So that is how the segment is. So to score better marks in aptitude exam, you all need to work harder than your previous academic year. Now you get since again. Now I can treat it as a preposition. Okay. Since there. Okay. There. I'm sorry, since is a conjunction here, not preposition. Because it's talking about, it's not talking about time, it's talking about a condition. So most likely it's a conjunction. And here it is a conjunction. Because I see another subject and another auxiliary verb and another complement. So it's a connector.
Mhm.
Since. क्या है since? Their subject
Mhm.
auxiliary verb is responsibility. There is responsibility. What responsibility? Great responsibility. There is a great responsibility. Lying is the verb. In front of is a preposition. You. Verb, preposition, noun. There is a great responsibility lying in front of you. So let me read it again. So, to score better marks in the aptitude exam, you all need to work harder than your previous academic year since there is a great responsibility lying in front of you. Got that, bro?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to read. Just do it, go for it.
So, to score better marks in the aptitude exam, you all need to work harder than your previous academic year since there's a great responsibility lying in front of you.
Okay. Do it without seeing.
So, to score the better marks in the aptitude exam, you all need to work harder than your previous academic year since there's a great responsibility lying in front of you.
Very good. Okay. Do you actually notice that the faster we do, the better you are able to do? MMN works like that. When we stop to think, we actually only think, we don't do it. But when you actually stop thinking and do it, you will get it. And that's a secret of success in life too. Most of the time we are planning and planning and planning. We are so busy planning for success that we forget doing. That is called analysis paralysis. People think too much to analyze and they actually don't do anything in the process. So, MMN is a philosophy that teaches the same things about life and success and achievement. When you do it, you will get it. But if a fear stops you, that ये sentence में कर पाऊंगा, ये बड़ा है, क्या मैं कर, when that fear stops you, and when you start thinking, you will not do it. And when you overcome that, that's where you're being smart than the rest of the population. And actually, you'll start doing, and without even you knowing, up kar doge. So that's a philosophy behind it, which I wanted to share at this point of time. So just three more to go. This is getting exciting. Let's do this. So I want you to understand and tell me right away, ये phrase of adverb कहाँ तक end होता है, okay? Seeing his sister bleeding, he immediately rushed to dress her wounds to prevent excessive loss of blood as she was suffering with thrombocythemia. Okay, now that's a big word. Thrombocythemia एक disease होता है जिसमें blood loss ज़्यादा हो जाता है छोटे injuries पर भी. So that's a blood medical condition called thrombocythemia. Can you actually pronounce that? Thrombocythemia.
Thrombocythemia.
Okay, thrombocythemia.
क्लास रखने तो अच्छा रहेगा.
We can, ठीक है, I'll share one. Okay.
कैसे प्रोनाउंस करो, मतलब प्रोनाउंसिएशन कैसे?
Yes, yes, ठीक है, we'll do that. We'll do that after uh, GTX. We'll schedule one class for that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So coming back here, I want you to identify what's the phrase of adverb.
Adverb.
Mm-hmm.
Sing.
Okay, seeing. तो seeing is जिरन. तो अगर जिरन से शुरू हो रहा है इसका मतलब एक phrase of adverb बढ़ रहा है आगे तक. कहाँ तक?
Sister, his sister bleeding.
Bleeding, right? क्योंकि he आ गया तो subject आ गया. तो subject के पहले तक it's a phrase of adverb. So seeing his sister bleeding. So imagine that. He rushed is actually the verb for which you get adverb. Okay, immediately rushed. Okay, and verb to verb dress, and verb to verb dress के लिए noun आया wounds, dressing the wounds. Okay, her wounds. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, he immediately rushed to dress her wounds. Okay, to prevent. क्या prevent? Loss of blood. I see. I'm actually skipping. If you see, I'm because I know it's an adjective, so I don't pay much attention here. I look for the noun. Noun is loss of blood. To prevent loss of blood. What kind of loss of blood? Excessive means lots. Okay, to prevent excessive loss of blood. As is a conjunction connector. Okay. Now see again. I get new subject. She. Auxiliary verb, complement verb. I got here. Suffering verb, preposition, noun. She was suffering with thrombocythemia. Got it? Okay, let's do it like this. Seeing his sister bleeding, he immediately rushed to dress her wounds to prevent excessive loss of blood as she was suffering with thrombocythemia. Now you do it.
Seeing his sister bleeding, he immediately rushed to dress her to prevent excessive loss of blood, as he was suffering with thrombocythemia.
Okay, now shoot it.
Seeing his sister, seeing his sister bleeding, he immediately rushed to dress her wound to prevent excessive loss of blood, as he was suffering with thrombocythemia.
Got it?
Yes.
I think you said it absolutely without seeing.
थोड़ा सा देखना पड़ता है क्योंकि पूरा सेंटेंस नहीं आ रहा है.
Okay.
It will take time to.
Okay. Let's do it like this. I want you to read this time and tell me absolutely without seeing. Okay? Come on, read it. You can read it out so that I know where you are and how you read.
Seeing his sister bleeding, he immediately rushed to dress her wound to prevent excessive loss of blood, as she was suffering with thrombocythemia.
Okay. All right. Read again.
Seeing his sister bleeding, he immediately rushed to dress her wound to prevent excessive loss of blood, as she was suffering with thrombocythemia.
All right. Okay. Now shoot without seeing. Close your eyes and talk to me.
Seeing his sister bleeding, he immediately rushed to her. He immediately rushed to dress her wound to prevent excessive blood loss,
Mm-hmm.
as she was suffering with thrombocythemia.
Okay. Cythemia. Okay. Right. So this time you said it without seeing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know what? You can do it. Okay. If you think you need to read twice or thrice, go for it. Don't hesitate. Okay. But make sure you remember. It's an art. And when you master this art, reading, understanding, translation, speaking, writing, you'll get that skill upon I teach GTX, although. But ensure that you read the pattern, take time. Once I discovered MMN, I started reading sentences twice because I liked appreciating the meaning. मैं तो समझ ऐसे पढ़ने में समझ जाते हैं, पर इस बार मैं सेगमेंट वाइज करते करते फिर दोबारा पढ़ने में मुझे इतना अच्छा समझ आ जाता था कि मैं याद भी कर लेता था और मुझे कोशिश नहीं करने पड़ती थी कि याद करने को. मेरी समझ इतनी अच्छी काफ़ी थी कि मैं याद कर लेता अपने आप.
Mhm.
So there you will actually appreciate the meaning. And that is how actually you will start loving reading books also. Fiction books, I mean, not just non-fiction, fiction, how to enjoy literature. It's all about MMN. The more you read, you'll get that skill. मतलब habituate हो जाएगा आपको. You don't have the time to the segment the sentences will drastically fall down when you read more. Initially it takes time, just it's a matter of week, I'm sure. You read about a week, paying attention to the segments and the patterns, and एक segment एक sans में पढ़ना. If you read like that, I want you to sound elegant, not just seeing his sister bleeding, he immediately rushed to dress her wounds. See, that is monotonous. It's a flat tone. But in MMN, we don't do that. We use intonation. Means the pitch rises and the pitch falls with each segment. Seeing his sister bleeding, he immediately rushed to dress her wounds to prevent excessive loss of blood as she was suffering with thrombocythemia. My pitch बढ़ता है ड्रॉप होता है विथ ईच सेगमेंट के शुरू में बढ़ता है, सेगमेंट होते ही ड्रॉप होता है, नेक्स्ट सेगमेंट में फिर बढ़ता है. दिस इज एलिगेंट रीडिंग. इट्स नॉट मोनोटोनस, इट्स नॉट फ्लैट टोन्ड. सो आई वांट यू टू प्रैक्टिस रीडिंग लाइक दिस. मतलब देखते हो आप न्यूज़पेपर पर मन ही मन पढ़ रहे हो, फिर भी आप ऐसे ही पढ़ो. ये प्रैक्टिस डालो, 1 वीक का प्रैक्टिस डालो, आपको पूरा आदत इतना हो जाएगा कि आपको वो एफर्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. सेगमेंट बना अपने आप नेचुरल आ जाएगा आपको. अगर वो आ गया ना आपको, आप वर्ड्स जब नए नए सीखते जाएंगे, आपका स्पीकिंग, टॉकिंग, राइटिंग, इट विल डेफिनेटली इम्पैक्ट इन अ वेरी पॉजिटिव एंड इम्पैक्टफुल मैनर. Okay, right. So the next one, beaten by the villagers. I can safely assume this is phrase of adverb. Beaten is verb which is participle, then the start of phrase of adverb. Beaten by the villagers, the thief, now that's the subject, was suffering. Do you see how fastly I'm skipping? Because my reading speed is better, and I know that these are just connectors. Yeah, complement to verb hoga, noun hoga, and okay, I got the verb. So kya suffering? Very much suffering. Adverbs to the verb. Verb ko preposition आया with को आया injuries, noun. Bleeding is adjective. So it's a very big thing, it's a big segment. It's actually was, verb, noun, and the connectors. Okay, the thief, okay, was very much suffering with bleeding injuries. Okay, was very much suffering with bleeding injuries after. Again, ये भी preposition है. I can go incident immediately. Okay, after the incident. क्या incident? Insane incident. Very crazy, highly crazy, maddening is called insane. Okay, after the insane incident. Okay, incident को ये जो that आ रहा ना, that is also something like who, where, when, which. So it is adding detail to incident. So we'll just treat anything starting from that, we'll treat it as an independent segment, but we'll point it out to the nearest noun. Okay, that took, that के बाद आया took. Okay, क्या took? How did it take? Nearly. So nearly is a binder for took. और took को एक noun आएगा ना, verb को noun आएगा, वो है life. क्या life? His life. कैसा? Away. Adverb again. ये भी adverb है, ये भी adverb है. Okay, so that took his life, but that nearly took his life away. We are adding binders. Okay, so let me read it again for you. Beaten by the villagers, the thief was very much suffering with bleeding injuries after the insane incident that nearly took his life away. Okay, I want you to read twice this time. And when you're telling me, I want you to close your eyes and talk to me.
Beaten by the villagers, the thief was very much suffering with bleeding injuries after the insane incident that nearly took his life away.
Okay, once again.
Beaten by the villagers, the thief was very much suffering with bleeding injuries after the insane incident that nearly took his life away.
Okay, very good. Next one. Okay, before the next one, I want you to close your eyes and tell me without seeing.
Beaten by the villagers, the thief was very much suffering with bleeding. is very easily after the incident that needed to his that he had a life service.
Okay. What kind of incident?
Insane,
Insane. Okay. Okay. Close your eyes again and try this time.
beaten by the villagers, the thief was very much suffering with bleeding injuries after the insane incident, and that took his that nearly took his life away.
Okay. Nice. Very good. So finally, at the last one. Ready? Okay. So this one is gonna have some strange sounding names. Anyway, we'll do it. Defeated by King Leonidas. So defeated is participle. Participle, then that means phrase of adverb. Kahan tak? Comma. By Xerxes. It's a name of a Persian king. Okay. This is actually borrowed from the movie 300. Okay. So defeated by King Leonidas. Phrase of adverb. Xerxes retreated. ये एक वर्ब है. कैसा बोला मैंने? मतलब नहीं जानता हूं पर बोल सकता हूं ये वर्ब है by looking at ed. Retreated का मतलब होता है हम आर्मी जंग में अटैक करने के लिए आगे जाते हैं. If the enemy is powerful, then we come back, right? That is called retreating. Okay, you fall back basically. That's a retreat. So Xerxes retreated. क्या retreat किया? Force. His entire force. That's a noun segment. Okay, Xerxes retreated his entire force. From preposition coast of Greece. From the coast of Greece. That's another segment. Defeated by King Leonidas, Xerxes retreated his entire force. Okay, subject only Xerxes. That's all, nothing else. Retreated his entire force is a complement segment. Noun segment from the coast of Greece. To prevent humiliation. Humiliation is noun. I know it's not because it's a shun. So to prevent humiliation. What kind of humiliation? Further humiliation. Okay, so further is acting like an adjective here. Although further is actually adverb, but here it is acting like an adjective for humiliation, and also we can say it is acting like an adverb for prevent also. Okay. All right. So let me read it for you segment wise. Defeated by King Leonidas, Xerxes retreated his entire force from the coast of Greece to prevent further humiliation.
Yeah.
Start reading. Just don't wait. Just go for it.
Defeated by King Leonidas, Xerxes retreated his entire force from the coast of Greece to prevent further humiliation.
Again.
Defeated by King Leonidas, Xerxes retreated his entire force from the coast of Greece to prevent further humiliation.
Okay, once again, but I want you to slow down a bit. I mean, it's not very much. You're doing quite fine, but I just want you to slow down a bit, just a bit.
Defeated by the King Leonidas, Xerxes retreated his entire force from the coast of Greece to prevent further humiliation.
Okay, very good. I felt this speed was, you sounded elegant as you read. All right. So, can we do it without seeing?
Yeah.
Okay, close your eyes.
Defeated by the King Leonidas, Xerxes retreated from the entire force from the coast of Greece to prevent further humiliation.
Okay, it is actually retreated his entire force, not retreated from his entire force. Okay, see that's a transit. मतलब इस verb जिसके बाद immediately noun आ गया, उसमें preposition है ही नहीं, और वो verb का प्रयोग होता ही ऐसे, उसमें preposition नहीं लगता है. Okay, all right. I want you to do it once again. No mistakes, no miss outs. Okay, start.
Defeated by the Leonidas, Xerxes retreated his entire force from the coast of Greece to prevent further humiliation.
Okay, very good. So now that completes our MMN 18 sentences, which have actually covered most of the auxiliary verbs, most of the subject combinations, most of the noun segment combinations, complement combinations. Now, the homework that I'm going to give you, and which I strictly want you to do, I don't want you to miss on this one, is I am providing a link for this file in the YouTube description below. You can download this file, print it out, take a pencil, and I want you to read and segmentize each of these sentences on your own. Okay, we have discussed all of this anyway, fine, but I want you to do this manually as a homework. Because when you do it independently without anybody's help, that gives you the confidence and assurance that you can carry this skill forward as you read in future. If you are successfully doing that homework, then yes, we can go ahead with the GTX class. The next class, I'm going to teach you how to use MMN to help you build vocabulary. Okay, and that will not just stop there. I will also share my resources with you to help you build vocabulary using the next technique. Okay, it's been a very nice class with you, teaching you MMN. See you around for the next class. Thank you so much.